Coach, moving forward from a dramatic, pretty intense duel with Chattanooga that come from behind win 24-17, just with a couple days of separation, what stands out about that team's performance that day?
Well, I think that overall, I had to be happy with their performance. It's a rivalry match, so we get a lot of teams' best effort when we wrestle them, and we actually had some things go against us momentum wise in that duel that really made it a tough environment to wrestle in. At 41, I felt like that was a weight we could win. And then when we got pinned, it really put us in a bad spot, going into the intermission. But I thought our guys battled back and, found a way to get it done despite, some things that were less than ideal. And I think there's always something to be proud of with that. Sometimes you got to get it done when it doesn't look pretty. And, they got some good wrestlers. They got some quality wrestlers, and it's a rivalry match, so we always get their best effort. And I think overall I was proud of how our guys performed and competed. And, things were not ideal. I don't think we wrestled our very best, but we found a way to get the victory. And ultimately, this point in the season, that's what you want to do. You want to keep winning and advancing.
For somebody like Carson, I think he's come up with a couple of pins in some pretty clutch situations. I assume that can't be easy to just try to turn that off and on, even if you think you may have an edge to win a match, to be able to execute and get those bonus points to that level.
Yeah, especially because at that late in a match, with the circumstances being what the team score was, obviously that opponent doesn't want to go to their back. Even if they lose, they're going to try to keep it to a minor decision or at most a major. And so it's not always easy to go get a pin, even if you're a very dominant wrestler like Carson is and very dangerous. So hats off to him, going out and establishing control and imposing his will on his opponent and getting the pin, which was a big deal for us in that dual meet.
Just moving forward, you have Davidson this Sunday at 3 p.m. I guess first off, it'll be a senior day recognition for, I think, maybe 6 or 7 of your veteran guys, and just maybe talk about what they've meant to this program since they got here, many in, I guess, 2021.
Yeah, so we're going to recognize 7 seniors on Sunday when we wrestle Davidson. And, we always, every year we want to take a moment to appreciate and acknowledge our seniors that have been through this program and have sacrificed so much, have been part of a lot of great teams and have worked extremely hard and been through the program. So Senior Day is always a important day for our team, for our senior wrestlers, and for our coaches. We want to get a chance to honor them. Hopefully go out with a win on Senior Day, and just let them know we appreciate all they've done for the program.
Davidson staff has a couple of guys that wrestled here at App State, including Ike, who was a starter just last year. And just what's it like for you to see some guys that you coach now be in the profession and coaching, whether it's college level or other levels?
Yeah, I think it kind of in some ways it's surreal when I go to these tournaments now, or when I go to look across the mat in a dual meet, and it's either one of my former wrestlers that I'm coaching against, or maybe a former assistant coach of mine that's moved on and took another job. But yeah, I think it's great. I think it speaks to the kind of type of program we have and the type of culture that we're producing young men that want to go out and give back to the sport and decide that they want to coach as well. So I think it's an honor. I love seeing our former wrestlers and our former coaches that are out coaching, and it gives me a chance to interact with them and keep closer contact with them. So, especially a situation like Wright just graduated last year for us. He was in our starting lineup last year. So it's a little bit surreal looking across the mat in a conference duel and seeing one of my former wrestlers, coaching against us.
Just looking ahead to the actual matchup, I know Davidson had a couple guys that were ranked in the first coaches' rankings. Those will be updated soon. But just the mentality you'll have coming to this duel.
Nothing changes. Every match is important. And, the message has been to our guys, the most important match is the next match. And we're not looking ahead to what's in front of us or, postseason yet. We got to take care of business on Sunday. Davidson's the most important match on our schedule right now. And, our guys understand that. They've got to be consistent with how they prepare, how they warm up, and mentally how they get ready to do battle on Sunday. And it's important in everything we do that we keep that consistency moving into the postseason because, you can't prepare different for different opponents. So we're going to expect a fight from them, and we're going to try to put our best product on the mat on Sunday, and hopefully it'll be a good way to send our seniors out on senior day.